Welcome back, y'all. Okay, y'all, this is my wedding cake. I was able to upload this wedding cake. If you had watched my previous videos on where I talked about me baking my wedding cake 20 years ago, this is it right here. This is that wedding cake I had lamented on, screamed about, shouted about, talked about, proclaimed it, screamed it out, told everyone about it, wrote it out on a white sheet, said it everywhere to everyone that cared to hear. Now, this is it. So this is 7th on the wedding cake table. I actually made 15 tiered. 8 tiered were sliced out to the guests. So this 7th tiered you see on the table was just taken back home, just like that. So what I actually did was, at the end of the day, that is after the wedding, all I did was I gave my mother-in-law one full cake, my mother one full cake, my auntie one full cake, and anyone that cared, that wanted a cake, that wanted some cake, got a full cake. Because cake was in essence. We had a lot of cake. Cake was just not an issue because we had 8 tiered sliced out at the wedding hall. So it was just fun. But the point I am trying to point out here is I made this cake as a beginner, y'all. 20 years ago, I made it as a beginner. I didn't go for any beginner's lesson, cake decorating lesson. Even though I bake, of course I bake here and there, but little cakes, not like 15 tiered cakes. So the reason I uploaded this was because I promised if you remember in one of my videos, I said anytime I am able to, I would upload that cake. Even if I didn't say that, but for the fact that I have been telling y'all that I made my wedding cake 20 years ago, so I think it's worth showing my viewers to see it for themselves that I actually did it. So this is just that wedding cake, that talk of the town. This wedding was talk of the town. This was that wedding cake I made 20 years ago, y'all. So this was one of the inspiration for starting cake decorating. This was one of the inspiration. If I could do this 20 years ago, all I needed was to update myself now and carry on. So this was one of the inspiration, y'all. And again, I was about uploading just the wedding cake, and I thought to myself and said, why would I want to upload just one picture and make it a YouTube? It doesn't make sense. This was why I ended up uploading my wedding collections. I just said, you know what? Let me give my viewers the opportunity to see everything, at least almost all of the pictures of my wedding collections. So this was why I ended up uploading, more of the pictures, instead of having just the wedding cake and, creating the wedding cake, just one picture as a YouTube video. I just decided to add more pictures so that there will be something to just watch. So feel free, enjoy, and let's watch together. Thank you.